It began with a simple but grand idea. Every student, regardless of ability to pay, deserves the chance to attend college. A college degree should not be a privilege. It should be a right.
Imagine it, a future of equality, of equal access, and of equal opportunity.
It wouldn't matter where you're from. The only thing that would matter is your dream. A doctor, a nurse, a performer, a creative, a scientist, an advocate.
What would it take? What would it look like?
20 years ago, a group of prominent community leaders came together to create the College Success Foundation, an organization designed to help underserved, low-income students achieve their dream of a college education. An organization built to close the achievement gap, to harness the energy and potential of future generations, to build a brighter future.
Over the past 2 decades, CSF have expanded throughout the state of Washington and all the way to our nation's capital. By pairing in-depth student advising with financial assistance, we've created a scalable and effective model of success.
Since the initial investment from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation 20 years ago, CSF has helped students overcome personal tragedies, financial recessions, and even a global pandemic. Yet, no matter the situation, through good times and bad, we remain laser-focused on our ultimate goal: student success.
Our program is unique. We start early, beginning with students in middle school, and support, inspire, and guide them through college completion. It is about honoring our students' lived experience, a holistic approach that is tailored to fit the academic, emotional, financial, and social needs of each scholar.
It is about supporting our students' dreams of a better life for themselves and opportunities for their children and families.
We wouldn't be here celebrating our 20th anniversary without the hard work and dedication of supporters like you. We owe extraordinary gratitude to many inspiring, dedicated, and caring people. To our co-founders, our legislators, and public servants. To our former and current dedicated staff. To our volunteers, mentors, and educational partners. And to our financial contributors. You have our sincerest and heartfelt appreciation.
Thanks to each of you, we are proud to announce that College Success Foundation has now helped over 11,000 students to graduate from college.
Our 11,000 alumni live all across the country and throughout the world. They are conducting cutting-edge research. They're advocating for access and equality. They're strengthening societies overseas. They're supporting the underserved, and are working hard every day to improve their neighborhoods, protect our freedoms, and build stronger communities.
Their success fuels our passion and dedication. We see the potential that lies in every student. And with your continued commitment and support, we can ensure the next generation of students has the opportunity to achieve their dreams.
Hello, and welcome everybody to Achieving the Dream, the launch of College Success Foundation's 20th anniversary. It's a mouthful. I'm just going to say CSF from now on. I hope you all enjoyed that video that illustrated the growth and the maturation of this incredible foundation. And that growth and maturation is thanks in no small part to your participation. And that's what we're celebrating tonight and going forward into the next 20 years. My name is David Silverman. I'll be your host and kind of guide you gently through this virtual event. We're not virtual, we're actually here. And when I say we, I'm not speaking royal we, I'm actually here with the CEO of this foundation, this wonderful foundation, I should say, the one and only James Dorsey. James, welcome.
Thank you, David.
How are you doing?
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's exciting.
An exciting night. I'm here to celebrate with you and all of you this evening. It's going to be fun. I'd really like to start this evening by taking a moment to recognize one of the most giving and considerate individuals we've ever known, Bill Gates Sr. He was a giant amongst men, and he played a key role in scaling CSF in shaping the organization that we are today. He has deep passion for our students and for their success. His legacy will live through thousands of our alumni, as well as the future generation of students we will serve and support. He is with us tonight. He is a powerhouse. And so we'll be talking about him in the present tense because he is with us. Yeah. And he's going to continue, his legacy is going to continue with us. Secondly, I want to speak to a little bit about this year that we've had. It's been a challenging year with overlapping challenges, as we know, from COVID-19 to the social unrest, the Black Lives Matter movement, to personal isolation and economic fallout from the pandemic. Navigating these new normals is challenging for many, if not all, right now. And it's important for us to have a moment. And so that's why I'm really thrilled today that this is so special that we're gathering this evening to celebrate. Because we don't get a chance to celebrate that often. And so we're going to celebrate our alumni, we're going to celebrate our supporters and partners, and we're going to celebrate our students ultimately. And that's great. David, I've been so looking forward to this as we've talked. And tonight, we could use some inspiration. And we can take advantage of the reason to celebrate. And tonight is a great reason to celebrate.
Thank you, James. You're right on the money. And there is so much to celebrate. Before we started, I was just watching that reel of the alumni and all their testimonials.
Right.
And it's a great thing for all of us, all of you out there, and us to remember the lives that this foundation has touched over the last 20 years and the real difference that it has made. It's astounding. And that was a great reel of all those alumni saying thank you and giving their stories. And I'm glad you started with this tribute to Bill Gates Sr. because it's monumental, the effect that he has had in this community, and his legacy does live on. He has taught us all so well in the fundraising community how to give, and so I'm really glad that you opened up with that. So we are virtual, as you know. You're sitting there at home, maybe you're in your pajamas. We hope you're going to enjoy this. It's going to be quick. The silents are going to be closing. You've been bidding on those since Tuesday. You've done a great job. They will be closing when the first live auction package closes. That's a few minutes away. Do you have your eye on anything?
Yes,
Am I going to see your name up there?
Absolutely.
All right, so it's a little nervous. It's a little nerve-wracking for James. He's going to watch. Maybe these items slip away from him. He doesn't have his phone.
Right, my phone.
Okay.
My phone is here.
I just had to make sure.
I'm a little nervous because I'm eyeing some things.
Look at these great items on the screen right now. They are all available. All of these silent, as I said, they will stay open until the close of the first live items. So, how to bid? Make sure that you have registered. You're going to want to open up a second screen using the link below that you see. They're going to put that on the screen on this video feed. You can bid online on your phone once you're registered. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. We're going to be in and out in probably less than an hour. And we want to make sure that you all realize how thankful we are that you have joined us on this Saturday evening, and so we'll try to get on with that. But we've got some great things. And you cannot do an event like this, James, without another extraordinary group that we have to thank, and that is all of our sponsors, the financial donors, the auction donors, and so we want to make sure we thank them right now. Thanks to Bernstein, Brettler Family Foundation, Casey Family Programs, Laird Norton Wealth Management, Microsoft, Ann Ramsey Jenkins, Deborah and Douglas Rosen, Seattle Children's Foundation, and Symetra. And we want to thank all of our additional sponsors of the event, all the people that donated. There you see a Dean's List sponsors, community sponsors. None of this can happen without the entire community coming together and supporting CSF. And that's what tonight is all about. So the way this works, we're going to get into our live auction right now. Those have already been open since yesterday. And so a lot of you have gotten your bids, so we're just going to finish these off here. We're going to do 2 items at the same time. So you're going to have 3 minutes. We're going to put a clock up on the screen. You'll see the countdown. and you're going to bid again on your computer or on your phone, so make sure you've got those open. And I want to just remind you, because I don't want anybody, mad at me, James, that the silent auction items are going to close when we close after 3 minutes, these 2 live items we're about to do. So remember, we're going to do these 2 at once. The first 2 that we're going to do at once are a 5-night stay in Leavenworth and a weekend outside of Suncadia. So let's see a clock up there, and I will describe these as you finish up the bidding. First is this, so start the clock, you got 3 minutes, and the first is this Escape to Leavenworth, and this is an amazing thing. I see that Virginia's already in the lead there at over $1,700. This is a newly remodeled 1,400 square foot log home, 2 bedrooms, you got views, it sleeps up to 6 people, and if you've never been up to Leavenworth, this is the way to do it, because it also includes dinner at Icicle Brewing Company. We want to make sure we thank John Line on that wonderful donation. The second in this 2-package little live auction is a weekend at Breckenridge Heights, and that is an amazing opportunity. That is near Suncadia, and you get a 2-night stay. It's very spacious, luxurious 6-bedroom mountain retreat. We're just under $215 right there, I see. It's near Suncadia. You can golf, wine taste, snowshoe. We really want to give a shout out to Paul Grutzner for this donation. Thank you, Paul, and thanks to all the donors on these. And I see on this that we are up over $1,500 on the Breckenridge Heights. I know we can probably get up to $2,000 on that one. We are just under 2 minutes. Let's see what Breckenridge is up to now right there. It's, here's Leavenworth. That's up over 17, and we're up over 15. Kevin, you're in the lead there. You can follow along, too. You can see that. We are right there, coming up on 1:30 left on these 2 packages. Remember, the silents are going to close at the end of this, James. So if you've got a silent package, there's a lot going on. You might need 4 or 5 screens just to follow all this. Virginia's still in the lead. Michael, you're just below her there. Michael, you could get in there. You're in at 16. Virginia's in at 17. So, Michael, I know you want to go to Leavenworth. So jump on in there. Don't be afraid. Just jump up to 2,000. And I think you can get this. And Kevin, you're in the lead there on that Breckenridge. Thank you so much, Kevin. Looks like Lainey, you are just behind there in that Breckenridge stay. So get on in there. I know we can get this up to $2,000. It is well worth it. And remember, that's a 6-bedroom mountain retreat at Breckenridge Heights, and that means 3 couples go up there. That would be a great getaway. So let's see how our doing there. We'll refresh our screens there. We're under 1 minute. Virginia's still in the lead on Leavenworth. How's Breckenridge looking over there, Lauren? Kevin's still in the lead at Breckenridge Heights. We are under 30 seconds now. Now is the time to get those last bids in. And remember, when I close this here, because there's latency, I think watching, you're about 19 seconds behind me. And so when you can still be bidding, because I can't actually call the close, that is all technical in there. But now is the time to get those last bids in on the Breckenridge Heights. You're still at about 15. And Virginia, you're still in the lead going up to Leavenworth. You're doing a great job. We're down to 2 seconds, 1 second, and my clock here is closed. 19 seconds later at home, you're going to see this. But thank you so much for all of those bids. And thanks again to our donors. That was exciting, huh?
That was fun.
You like that?
I'm excited. I was already outbid once already.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say.
I've already worked on it.
Our condolences. But it's bittersweet because you lose, but you win because CSF wins.
CSF wins.
So no matter what, you're coming out a winner tonight.
All right. That sounds excellent.
All right. We have some more live items coming up in just a moment. But right now, we're going to slow down. We're going to learn about one of the 11,000 students that College Success Foundation has helped on their journey to and through college. 11,000, James, that's impressive.
Amazing.
Let's listen to
counting.
Nick Haley. Nick, take it away.
Hi, my name is Nick Haley. I'm a College Success Foundation alum, 2011. I'm currently a systematic portfolio manager at an investment firm in Seattle, Washington. You know, as a African-American male, and my dad also being an African-American male, one of the things that he stressed was, staying out of trouble and getting educated, because that was one of the few things people couldn't take away from you. And it's also one of the things that, if you were going to have a profession, where you could take care of your family. You needed to get educated. I wanted not only to provide for my family within my career, but I wanted to do something that was meaningful. College was important to me. I knew by my senior year in high school I wanted to go to college. I knew I was capable from a very young age because my parents always, frankly told me that I was, and I believed them. We weren't exactly sure how we were going to cover my college education. We were trying to figure it out, and one day, someone approached me and said, we may have an excellent opportunity for you. So I found out about the scholarship. I was thrilled. It was a unique one. This benefactor was looking for African American males from Garfield High School that were attending the University of Washington the next year. When I found out about the scholarship, it was just such a burden relieved from myself and my parents. I had a support group through Leadership 1000. All of us graduated from the University of Washington, graduated from Garfield. So we're still close friends, and that was very important to me going into such a big university. I already knew I had a bond between these individuals. We all knew that there was a family who believed in us, and that kind of kept us together to work hard throughout the years we were there. College Success Foundation definitely allowed me to, of course, attend college, but it did much more than that. It allowed me to spend the extra time that was needed to perform better, because someone bet on me to pay for my college. We need more people willing to make that bet because it made a huge impact in my life. This generation needs more people willing to bet on them.
Wow, what an inspiring story. Thank you so much, Nick. And he used the most important word, impact. The impact that you can make right now at home. It's amazing. And James, I love this story. Nick met his wife, Amanda, on the first day of college, and they just bought a home in Tacoma. They have two beautiful young boys, and we look forward to getting updates from Nick. I know that Nick is very grateful to CSF and the Ben Roya family for funding his scholarship. And if you at home are interested in funding a scholarship, reach out to us at CSF after the event to find out how you can help support the college education of a student just like Nick, because it makes such a difference. All right, we're going to get back into our live. We could tell 11,000 stories like Nick, but we got to get back to our live because these are wonderful items. So our next two items, again, you're going to have 3 minutes to finish these off. They are a sunset cruise for 12 on a private yacht and a VIP experience at the Fifth Avenue Theater. So let's start that 3-minute clock, and I'll describe these to you. The Sunset Cruise for 12 is just amazing, and I see right now there's a Mr. James Dorsey that's in the lead. Hey, wait a minute. You're going boating.
I'm trying.
He's got the lead. He's in at about $3,000 right there. It's an amazing experience. It's a 76-foot yacht. I can see why you want to get on that thing. Yes. Heavy hors d'oeuvres by a private chef, wine pairings. You'll cruise the waterways in style, double ovens on board, and a fireplace, which I didn't know you could do that. I'm not sure that's safe, but I'm sure they've figured out a way to do that. Thank you, Jim and Vicki Murphy, on that great sunset cruise. We're right at below 2.5 minutes left. The other item in this two-item package, VIP experience at the Fifth Avenue. You get 4 tickets to the show of your choice, dinner at Goldfinch Tavern at the Four Seasons, and that is just great eating. So you get great show, great eating, but not only that, you eat with Bill Berry and Managing Director Bernie Griffin, and 2 wonderful people full of stories about producing those great shows at the Fifth. I've been lucky enough to work at the Fifth a number of times. It's a great institution, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say, during all of this, it's wonderful work we're doing here. Remember the theaters in town because they need our help too. But we want to thank the Fifth Avenue Theater and Ann Ramsey Jenkins for those donations. And so thank you so much to our donors on that. Oh, on the yacht, we want to thank Jim and Vicki Murphy as well. I can see that right now the Fifth Avenue is up to 800, so let's get that 1,000 easy, because the dinner with Bernie and Bill is worth it alone. Audrey, right now you're in the lead. Leslie, just a little bit more, and I think you can steal it away from Audrey. How are we doing on that yacht? Is James still in the lead? James is still in the lead, up and over $3,000. If you want to see a different look on his face, just outbid him right now, and you will see the whole facade just drop right there. Then he'll get serious. He'll pay no attention to us. He'll just get busy on his phone. We're under 1 minute left on both of these. And don't forget, the silents have already closed. They closed after our first items closed. We are at 49 seconds left. A sunset cruise for 12. James has seen the value in that. Somebody outbid it. It might be embarrassing for you to outbid the CEO, but he would deal with it. He would absolutely deal with it. You'd be okay. We're coming down to 30 seconds left on both of these great packages. Thank you to all of those bidders that have bid on this beforehand. Leslie, get on in there, because I think Audrey is stealing this away from you. Oh, it looks like the Fifth Avenue is up to 1,000. Bob just jumped on in there. Thank you, Bob. Good job. Audrey, you're gonna let them do that to you? Because you all just put in another $200, go up to 12, and I think Bob will be outbid there. And it looks like James is still in the lead on that Sunset Cruise. Let's see, they've just somebody just jumped in, an anonymous bidder. You have time. I'm going to give you some time there, but we're out of time on everything else. Get in there, because I think you got 19 seconds. But I'm the auctioneer. I can do that. He's standing right next to me. It was just going to be awkward the rest of the night if I didn't let him do that. I mean, come on, let's get real.
My internet.
Thank you for all of those bids. We really appreciate it. Right now, we have come to really the most important part of this entire evening, and that is leading us into our Raise the Paddle portion of the program. This is where every single one of you that tuned in tonight gets to do what you set out to do, which is support CSF. Right now, we're going to look at a video. One of our advisors, Maria, has supported more than 1,000 students prepare for college. She's been at CSF for 13 years, and she has made a real difference. She's going to be joined by a recent Davis High School graduate, Rosie, to just give you a little insight as to how all of these programs, and especially how all of your support, can make such an impact. Take it away, Maria and Rosie.
I'm Rosie Luckin. I am a College Success Foundation scholar, and my advisor was Maria Aurena, and she has helped me get the resources as well as the confidence to go towards college. I believe my interest in going towards academics and valuing education started off at an early age after my father had passed away. That left only me and my mom. And so it was a new reality for us to face. We were faced with financial burdens and emotional burdens. So from seeing those changes within the household, it further motivated me to find a new outlet. And so I saw education as the answer to alleviating the struggles that my mother faced.
Hi, my name is Maria Aurena. I am a college preparatory advisor for the College Success Foundation. I have been with the foundation for 13 years. I saw a lot of potential within Rosie, and she was self-driven. She just needed to know what opportunities were out there so she could continue to take advantage of them and continue to grow.
What I love about Maria is that she sees us students at high school much more than just a statistic. She gets to know us personally, and she invests in us one-to-one. And she's always there, whether you need academic support or you just need somebody to talk to and emotional support.
You have to develop a strong relationship to know, so they could earn your trust and you could earn their trust as well, but also know what their needs are and kind of see how you can support them through that as well.
The College Success Foundation program is an amazing program that will connect first-generation low-income minority students with the best tools to seek higher education and the best resources for them to develop and really go out and pursue their dreams and their careers.
Making an impact in the lives of students, being able to give back, being able to be that support system.
Once I joined CSF and once I really got to talk with Maria a lot more often, I realized the amount of resources available and just one of the resources was being able to go on college campus tours.
We do a lot of things to support them with their college planning. We do a lot of career exploration, college exploration, campus visits, helping them with their personal statements so they also learn how to share their story. And just seeing the whole picture. Our job is for them to see the impact that higher education will have in their lives as well as others, and for them to know that they can pursue a college degree.
The one thing that really drew me to CSF was the fact that joining the program, I was able to really interact with students who were just like me and build a community, because there were students who were also first generation, just like me, minorities within their communities, and low income. So being able to hear their stories and network with them meant a lot to me. And most of them are my friends, and so we're going to college together.
It's been very challenging for the class of 2020. They've had to adapt to so many changes. It's overwhelming having to do everything online because of their backgrounds, their socioeconomic backgrounds. They didn't have the means to start with, so they're already at a disadvantage. For them, having that extra support felt like a weight off their shoulders, and they were super grateful. We're in it together. We're going to continue to support them, and no matter what happens, we're going to find ways to make things happen for them.
It really changed my life and gave me more courage, as well as the confidence to know that I have the financial and emotional support to go out and pursue the major that I'm looking towards. And it's really given me a better sense of hope for the future, and knowing that I will be able to succeed and graduate from college, and being able to go out to the community and give back what I've received.
Thank you so much, Maria, and thank you, Rosie. James, you know, Rosie just started her freshman year at UW.
Go Dogs.
Congratulations. Go Dogs, exactly. And she has her eyes set on becoming a pediatric dentist. I hope you're inspired by stories like Rosie's to give tonight. That's why we're here. You saw firsthand in that last video and one with Nick the difference that your partnership and CSF make in all of these lives. And I mean, let's face it, these are challenging times for the students of today. And the challenge for us is to make sure, James, that they get the support, the type of support that they get from CSF, because it makes a world of difference. And the need has not gone away through all of these times. It's only grown. So join us tonight by donating so that more students like Rosie can have a bright future. And to encourage you, and to just give you a little bit of a boost of encouragement, we have a $50,000 matching gift pool tonight. Look at that screen right there. All of these people have jumped in, and they said that if we come up with $50,000, they will match that. So the first $50,000 will be matched. Now, don't forget, you can give online, or you can just text CSF to 44-321. That's CSF 44321. Now we're going to start at the $10,000 level, although if anybody wants to go above that level, feel free. Be my guest. But leading us into this $10,000 level, James, I'm so happy to thank Jason and Gina Flynn and Willie and Marlene Jenkins at that $10,000 level. Yes. Applause is exactly the right response, but at the same time, it's a lonely place for them, that little foursome at 10,000. Join them. They would love to have your company. Leading us in at that $5,000 level, thanks to Roseanne Fleischman-Lepan and Deborah and Douglas Rosen. Thank you so much. Join them at $5,000. You know, James, we're going to take a second, and we're going to look at our thermometer to see how we're doing, because people are just jumping on in there. So let's see how our thermometer is doing. Oh, look at that. It is just, the numbers are just cycling through there. That is tremendous right there. You are making a great number happen right down there. Keep it up. Jim and Vicki Murphy also jumped in at $5,000. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Jim
Vicki.
and Vicki. Good for you. Thank you so much. Any level is great. Don't be afraid to jump in anytime. At our $2,500 level, leading us in are Diane and John Dimmer. And thank you to Walter and Celine Impert, also coming in at that $2,500 level. Now, James, the $1,000 level is a very powerful level. You know, $1,000 is the new 10. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's news. It's breaking news here tonight. But at our $1,000 level, we want to thank Mark and Mitchell Dice Ryan, Erica Ash, Marcia Mason, Sally and David Wright, Rick and Candace Holly. Thank you, Paul and Yafa Maritz. James Dorsey, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, and Leonardo Emmanuel da Silva.
Oh,
and Osiris
thank you
Dorsey.
very much.
Yes.
And also Felicia Gittleman. Thank you so much at that $1,000 level. At whatever level you come in at, it's great. Maybe you want to honor the staff. There's a ton of people that you don't even see behind us supporting us. Oh, look at that. Late breaking news. John Bridge. John, $2,500. Thank you so much, John. Good for you. Join John. But maybe you want to throw in an extra $100 to honor the staff and all of the volunteers and all of those people that day in and day out work with the wonderful students and help them prepare. Elizabeth Newman coming in at $3K. I like it. Making up your own numbers. Please, somebody come in at $3,000.05. $3,005. I love these oddball amounts. When it's Raise the Paddle virtually, any number will do. You plug it in. So maybe look at your license plate, give us that number. Chris England came in at $1,000. Thank you. I'm getting all this information on a whiteboard there because it's coming in so fast. Maybe you want to honor our caregivers. Maybe you've got somebody that is a first responder. Throw in an extra $100 just to honor them because it makes a huge difference. It all adds up. Kathleen McLean at $1,000. Good for you, Kathleen. I know she challenges everybody else out there to join her. Thank you all so much. We're going to keep it going. And James, this is really important. Don't forget your corporate matching. Go in there on Monday or virtually get the paperwork. Make sure you get your corporation. So many of our local corporations are very generous that way. George Bridges came in at $500. Thank you, George. But that corporate matching makes a huge difference. And James, this is the thing I like to say. If you work for a corporation that does not match, ask them why. Because they should, and especially with CSF, because it makes such an impact. And, you know, one of the things, oh, look, Bob Rebar also in at $500. Thank you so much. You know, one of the things I forgot to say, but it's a great time to bring it up. You know that list of sponsors that we had, James?
Correct.
Don't forget, the final little thing in there is to make sure when you go into their place of establishment, if it's a bank or maybe a shop that's giving us something, make sure you thank them. Oh, Pam Tazioli came in at $500. But those sponsors love to hear that you saw their name on this virtual Achieving the Dream gala, and you say thank you for supporting CSF. When they hear that from you, when you go into their place of business, it is just music to their ears, and it really cements that relationship. So don't forget that part. We also want to recognize all of you that set up personal fundraising pages. Together, you've raised nearly $20,000 by reaching out to family and friends. And here we've got our top fundraising teams. Oh, Julia Sensenbrenner. Hi, Julia. Thank you so much. $500 from you. We want to give extra kudos to our top 5 fundraising teams. Virginia and Miley Anderson. Virginia, I see ya. Michael Cheever. Thank you, Rosemary Turner and Antonio da Silva. John Line, James Dorsey. Hey. Good for James doing double duty. Right. Dan Bretler, thank you for your $1,000. Know that you made a difference. All of you should be so proud of the difference that you are making here tonight. We've got another message from a very, very special person. I'm not even going to introduce him because you will recognize him immediately. Keep the giving going. Victoria Miles, thank you. That $250 makes a huge difference. Thank you. Let's go to that video right now from a very special friend of ours.
Our role in ensuring that we are champions for those who don't always have an opportunity to have a voice, that aren't being heard. CSF has produced over 11,000 college graduates to date. I think that's an exceptional milestone. These are young people who are first in their family to generally attend college. These are typically kids of color, immigrant families, and these young people have navigated the college system. They got prepared for it, they got through it, and now they're major contributors to our society. Today we serve nearly 10,000 scholars across Washington State and the District of Columbia. But there's so many more students from low-income families who don't have access to our supports and services. During this, our 20th anniversary year, CSF is embarking on a bold new vision for the future. Our vision is that a college degree is attainable for all. We are pledging by 2030 that CSF will improve the college completion rate of our students to 70%. We plan to double the number of students we serve over the next decade to 20,000 students per year, so that more students can achieve their dream of a college degree and a life full of possibilities.
Oh, look at that. I'm just getting news. Betty Fujikato, I hope I said that right. Thank you for your donation. All of you, thank you so much. James, that was very inspiring. I love it. We believe that a college degree is attainable for all. And here's the important news. Finishing college is really important for all of you young people out there. Finishing college is so important because when you don't, this is what you do for a living. I don't have a college degree, but I do know how to tie a bow tie, James.
I need some help with that.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to CSF. Oh, look, we got Leni Malali. Oh, thank you so much for your 500. This is great. The money is still coming in. And James, I know that you're going to need the support from all of those great people out there for the next 20 years. And to get to a $20,000 student total served. I want to see it actually 30,000. That's just my personal goal, and I know you're there with me. Well, look, yeah, why
don't want to talk.
Why stop? Nothing's too audacious. We really want to thank all of you for doing your part tonight. We cannot do this without each and every one of you. Reach out to somebody. You know, giving is a learned activity. It is not genetic, and you are teaching those that come behind you. Tell your grandkids, tell your children what you did. Share the CSF story. Let them know what you have done, because that is how people learn how to give. James, you have fun tonight?
All I can say is this has been an amazing night, David. What an amazing evening. I'm hoping everyone had a ball. I'd like to take a minute to thank the members of the College Success Foundation Board of Directors. Behind the scenes, each of you dedicated a significant amount of time and expertise on our organization and supporting our organization, and we are absolutely grateful, So thank you, board. I also want to offer a special thanks to our planning committee for the 20th celebration. The planning committee has been amazing, of volunteers, of staff, and board members and community partners, and also to our staff who worked so hard and so long for this event. And as you know, the COVID and all the excitement, this has been a big change. So these individuals helped us pivot from a very large in-person event, as you know how they usually run, to this gathering, to a live virtual event this evening. And that was no small task, none whatsoever. So I'm just really thrilled at the work that the staff has done. I'm sure they're going to need a lot of rest after this. So this has been great. And lastly, I want to thank all of you at home. I'm thrilled to announce that we surpassed our fundraising goals and this evening, and this is great. And so we're going to be able to continue to provide much critical need of support for thousands of students in our community. So I just thank you. Thank you, friends and partners and community leaders.
Well, James, congratulations. Thank you. Clearly, this is an amazing foundation. The work that you do is stunning. It really is. And you should all know, oh, look, I'm getting some more. Jessica came in at 500, Frank at 300. We're still getting these updates. Thank you so much for those. The money is still rolling in, music to James's ears. Yes. It can still keep going. Reach out, call a friend, tell them about this, share your enthusiasm. Know that you have made a huge difference in people's lives that you might not ever know. And I just want to reiterate, James, your shout out to all of the volunteers. Because so many organizations depend on their volunteers. And to those of you that are just sitting around during this pandemic, kind of just sitting at home, go out and volunteer. call CSF, volunteer with them, volunteer for another organization. We've got some great organizations. They all need our help. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, James, also coming in at those $250 levels. They're still sending me notes here. Great night,
Absolutely.
great outcome. Now, I urge you at home to get your glasses ready because we have a very, very wonderful celebratory toast from the one and only co-founder of this entire organization, the beautiful and talented and very smart Ann Ramsey Jenkins. Ann?
A toast to my partner, Bob Craves, to the countless supporters who have made the dream of the College Success Foundation possible, and to the 11,000 college graduates who have shown us the meaning of grit and determination in achieving their dreams. To all of you, cheers.
Thank you, Ann. Let's raise a glass as we celebrate each of you in this journey to change the lives of our young people for generations to come. Here's the CSF.
Another great 20 years in the future. Thank you all.
Thank you all for helping us achieve the dream this evening. Thank you for your dedication to education and equal opportunity, and to young people in our state who truly want to achieve their dreams.
Thanks, CSF.
Thank you for the support, CSF.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, CSF, for helping me achieve my dreams.
Thank you guys for all your help and support.
Thank you all so much for celebrating with us tonight. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and don't forget to tip your waitstaff. Have a great night. Bye.